Listen up because we're about to dive into a tough topic today: infidelity. If you're here, chances are you suspect something's off in your relationship. And let me tell you, ignoring those gut feelings won't get you anywhere. We're hardwired for connection, for trust, and when something disrupts that, we feel it. So if you're worried your woman might be stepping out, you need to pay attention. First off, let's talk about secrecy. It's like a virus. It eats away at the core of a relationship. You see, relationships thrive on openness, on sharing your lives, your thoughts, your fears. When your partner starts building walls, shutting you out of parts of her life, that's a major red flag. Maybe she's glued to her phone more than usual, but hides the screen from you. Or perhaps she's suddenly getting calls she whispers about, her voice dropping to a hushed tone. And let's not forget about those passwords, once shared freely, now guarded like Fort Knox. These are not just little quirks, they're warning signs, my friend. Next up, we gotta talk about changes in behavior. Now, people change, evolve, I get that, but we're talking about sudden, unexplained shifts that make you scratch your head. It's like she's become someone you barely recognize. She used to love your date nights. Now she's too busy, too tired. The woman who lived in sweats is suddenly all dolled up, heading out with vague explanations. And those late nights at work? Yeah, you better start questioning those too. These changes, they're like smoke signals. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Now, this next one, emotional distance, this one's a real heartbreaker. You see, intimacy, it's the glue that holds a relationship together. It's about connection, about feeling seen, heard, understood. But when your partner starts pulling away, building walls between you, that connection starts to fray. She's physically present, but her mind, her heart, they're miles away. Conversations become shallow, intimacy a distant memory. You try to reach out to bridge the gap, but she's just not there. That, my friend, is a sign something's terribly wrong. Let's talk about defensiveness. You know, that knee-jerk reaction to deflect, to shut down any conversation that makes her uncomfortable. You try to bring up your concerns and she explodes, turns the tables, makes you the bad guy. Suddenly you're overreacting, being paranoid, imagining things. She avoids answering your questions directly, offering vague responses and justifications that just don't add up. It's like she's building a wall of words, trying to keep you out, to protect whatever it is she's hiding. Finally, we need to talk about your gut, your intuition. Look, you know your partner better than anyone. You know her quirks, her habits, her tells. So when something feels off, when that little voice inside starts whispering, don't ignore it. Don't let anyone tell you you're being silly or overreacting. Trust your gut, because more often than not, it's trying to tell you something important. If you feel like something's wrong, it's time to face it head on. Remember, recognizing these signs doesn't mean jumping to conclusions. It means it's time to start asking tough questions, having honest conversations. Communication, my friend, that's the key. Talk to your partner, express your concerns, and listen, really listen to her response. And if you need help navigating these murky waters, don't hesitate to seek professional guidance. Remember, you deserve honesty, you deserve respect, and you deserve a love that's true.